Good afternoon, everybody. I have had a rough day. I hope everything's going great. I'm going to do a section on stubbornness. As you can see, there's going to be some Psalms, some Romans, some Philippians. There's Romans 2:5. Because of your hard and impotent heart, you are storing up wrath for yourself on the day of wrath when God's righteous judgment will be revealed. Because of your impaired heart, basically, you are storing up wrath to save for another time because it powers you. At least that's the way it is with me. And then on the day of wrath, when God's righteous judgment will be revealed, is when you're saving it for, which won't work. Gotta learn to forgive. Wrath needs to be let go of, and you need to pray for it to be gotten rid of. You need to pray to get past it, and you need to ask for forgiveness. I bounced past Psalm 81, 11 and 12. But my people did not listen to my voice. Israel would not submit to me. So I gave them over to their stubborn hearts to follow their own counsels. Basically, once you give up on God, God gives up on you to some extent. People come back around sooner or later to try to win you or get your heart right and come back to Him. But sometimes He must let go and move on for a while to let you rest. But you should give up to God and move on to His righteous ways rather than trusting your stubborn heart to overcome Him, which I'm still trying to deal with myself. Give it all up to God. He will help you. He did me today. I'm going to do 3, but I decided to be 4 because sometimes, most of the time, we got to quit planning our lives without God. When you do that, He shows you that your plan is not worthy. His is the only worthy plan. So I will move on to John 5:30. I can do nothing on my own. As I near, I judge, and my judgment is just, because I seek not my own will, but the will of Him who sent me. Which means if you give it all up to God and you seek God's will become you and your way if you pray. So pray, and His will become your way, and then you will see. But that's also Jesus speaking. 1 Samuel 15, verse 23. For rebellion is as the sin of divination, and presumption is as iniquity and idolatry. Because you have rejected the word of the Lord, He has also rejected you from being king. Rebellion is definitely bad. If you rebel against God, it'll be just like speaking to spirits and demons. It is not right. It is bad. And it can lead to worse things. To presume that you know what God wants is as bad as bowing to idols. And if you reject the word of the Lord, He will reject you from being a king or in His kingdom.